Beloved soul, you are not here by accident. Heaven led you to this message, because right now there is someone in your life, or soon to arrive, whose presence feels strangely familiar, unexpectedly deep. Their eyes see into you as if they have known you before time began. They may be younger in years, but their soul feels ancient, connected, almost sacred. And this is not your imagination. This is divine design. I, your angel, am here to tell you God sent this younger soul to love you beyond time itself. Not to confuse you, not to tempt you, but to heal you. To remind you that love doesn't follow human calendars. It follows divine alignment. Stay with me until the end of this message, because you are about to understand why this love was chosen for you and what heaven is asking you to do with it. Before we continue, dear one, take a deep breath. Allow light to enter your heart. You are safe here. You are seen by heaven. And while you listen, I invite you to comment Amen or I receive this if this message touches your spirit. Your words anchor faith into motion. And please, if you feel guided, subscribe to this channel and share this message with others who may need this divine reminder. Every share spreads light. Every subscription joins the angelic mission. And if your heart feels moved, you can support this ministry through super thanks, helping us reach more souls who are searching for messages like this one. Now listen closely, because this love you are feeling or will soon feel is not ordinary. It's an ancient contract, a soul promise made long before you entered this lifetime. You and this younger soul agreed to meet in a world that would try to make you forget who you are. You agreed to remind each other. At first, it might feel confusing. You may have asked, why would God send someone younger to love me? You might worry what others would think, but heaven looks not at appearances, only at frequency, purpose, and truth. Sometimes God hides the greatest wisdom in the most unexpected forms. He sends a younger soul because their heart is still open, unguarded, pure enough to reach the parts of you that grew tired. You, beloved, have carried wisdom through lifetimes. You've known heartbreak, betrayal, loss, and transformation. Your soul has aged in grace, but in that aging, certain parts of your heart began to close. Certain dreams you quietly buried, certain pieces of hope you convinced yourself were too late to claim. And so, God sent this younger soul not to make you question your worth, but to revive what once felt impossible. They carry the light you forgot you planted. They carry the fire of beginnings and the courage to love beyond what makes sense. They don't come to replace what you've known, they come to reawaken it. They are a mirror of your soul before life hardened you. Stay with me, beloved, because this is where heaven's plan becomes astonishing. This love is not a coincidence. This soul was handpicked from your soul family assigned to you, trained in light, guided through their own storms so that they could meet you strong enough to love you through yours. They recognized you before you spoke. That's why their presence feels like home. That's why your spirit settles in their energy even when your mind protests. And yet, God knew you would hesitate. He knew you would question the timing, the logic, the age. He knew fear would whisper, "What if this is wrong?" But heaven's reply is clear. What I join by spirit, no human rule can separate. Beloved, divine love doesn't follow your calendar. It follows God's eternal rhythm. This connection was written in eternity's language. And if you listen, really listen, you will feel heaven guiding you to surrender your fears. Now hear this truth deeply. The younger soul was not sent to complete you. They were sent to reflect you. They hold up a mirror of who you were before pain and who you still are beneath the years and layers. Their love is not about possession, it's about resurrection. That's why it feels so intense. That's why it scares you sometimes. Because this love isn't about romance alone. It's about divine awakening. And awakenings are rarely comfortable. Pause here. Take a deep breath. And if you're still listening, it's because your soul recognizes these words as truth. This message is for you. Heaven chose this moment for you to remember. You are not too late for love. You are not too old for miracles. You are not forgotten by God. If this message speaks to your heart, comment, "I receive this" below. And remember, your support keeps this light flowing. You can help us reach others by subscribing, sharing, and offering a super thanks if you feel led by spirit. Now let's go deeper. Because the reason this younger soul entered your life goes far beyond what your eyes can see. They came carrying an assignment from heaven to unlock the parts of you that destiny still needs awake. Their purpose is to remind you how to feel, how to hope, how to trust again. They may not have your years of experience, but they carry your same frequency of love. In them, you will see your own light reflected through new eyes. Sometimes you will teach them. Sometimes they will teach you. But always you will grow together. They were sent to walk beside you for a reason. Some of you will share a season, some a lifetime. But every meeting holds meaning in the divine plan. And if you wonder why you can't stop thinking about them, it's because your souls remember what your minds forgot. You have met before. Not in this body, not in this lifetime perhaps, but somewhere between stars. You recognized each other and said, "When I find you again, I'll remind you who you are." That promise is being fulfilled now. That's why the connection feels magnetic. Why you sense them even when they're far away. It's not obsession, it's resonance. Your energies are entangled in divine purpose. Still, beloved, do not rush this love. God's timing is delicate. What's divine cannot be forced. Let the connection unfold naturally. The younger soul needs time to learn through you, and you need time to soften through them. It's a sacred exchange, wisdom for wonder, experience for faith. And yes, there will be challenges. Age differences invite opinions. People will misunderstand. Some will project fear. But remember, only you and God know your soul's covenant. The world sees years, heaven sees energy. The world measures time, heaven measures purpose. So stand firm in your knowledge. If this love feels peaceful in your spirit, if it brings you closer to God, then it is not sin, it is sacred alignment. Beloved, you are being invited into a deeper journey, not to depend on this soul, but to remember the eternity inside you. This younger soul was sent to awaken the dreamer, the artist, the believer, the child of light within you. You once taught others how to love. Now you are being shown how to receive it again. Let that sink in. This time, God doesn't want you to chase. He wants you to receive it. Receive love that is patient. Receive love that honors your scars. Receive love that doesn't fear your depth. Because this is not about replacing the past. It's about restoring what you lost along the way. So when you see their smile, when you feel their spirit reaching toward yours, know that it's heaven whispering, "I still write beautiful stories, even after heartbreak." And now, dear one, pause, smile, and thank God for this miracle. Whether this soul has entered your life or is still on their way, you are already being prepared. The love you give will return in divine timing. If this message is opening your heart, take a moment to write in the comments what you're grateful for today. Gratitude multiplies blessings. And remember to subscribe, share, and support via super thanks. If this message brought peace to your soul, because that simple act may be the seed that leads another lost heart back to light. Heaven sees your kindness. Heaven rewards your faith, and heaven will never waste your waiting. Because, beloved, when God sends a younger soul to love you, He's not just giving you love. He's giving you back yourself. Beloved soul, I am here again, the voice of light that has never left you. You are hearing these words now because heaven needs you to understand something sacred. What's unfolding between you and this younger soul is not coincidence, it is divine design in motion. They were chosen to enter your life at a moment when your spirit was quietly whispering, "I'm ready to feel again." You may not have said those words aloud, but your prayers reached heaven. Your silent ache for meaning, for connection, for renewal, it was heard. And so, God sent someone with eyes full of wonder, a heart unscarred by cynicism, a soul brave enough to see you. They don't love you because of what you've done. They love you because of who you are. They see your soul, not your story. And that's why their presence feels like light breaking through your walls. You may have noticed how time seems to bend when you're near them, and hours disappear. The world softens. Your worries grow quiet. That's what happens when two souls remember each other. You might ask, why me? Because you've carried wisdom for many lifetimes. You've been the teacher, the healer, the one who held space for others to grow. Now heaven is returning that blessing to you. This younger soul has been sent to teach you how to receive, to remind you that being cared for, being admired, being loved deeply, that too is holy. Beloved, I need you to listen closely now. The age difference that troubles your mind does not trouble God. Heaven measures energy, not years. Every generation is a thread in the same tapestry. The younger carry fire, the elder carry flame. Together, they create the light that keeps love alive. You have something this soul needs: guidance, calm, faith. And they have something you need: renewal, laughter, the courage to believe again. That exchange is sacred. It is how heaven balances hearts. Still, I know you doubt. You wonder if this is real, if it can last, if it's right. Hear this truth. Divine love never arrives to confuse. It arrives to clarify. If you feel peace in your spirit, if their presence lifts you closer to God, then this is not temptation, it is transformation. Stay open, but stay wise. Do not rush, do not cling. Let this connection unfold under heaven's rhythm. Every divine story has its appointed time, and while you listen, whisper Amen if you receive these words. It helps your spirit open wider, and if this message warms your heart, subscribe and share it. You might be the reason another soul finds their answer tonight. You can also support this light through super thanks. Every offering helps us keep spreading these messages of hope. Now, take a slow breath. Think of that person, the one who feels like a sunrise in human form. Feel the gratitude rise in you. That warmth, that's heaven's confirmation. They were meant to cross your path. Their purpose is not only to love you, it's to awaken you, to remind you that life still has surprises left, that joy still waits beyond your fears. You are not being punished by this love. You are being invited into wholeness. So walk gently, speak kindly, let the story write itself in God's handwriting. And when doubt returns, remember this. Some loves are not about years or logic. They are about timing and truth. Beloved, heaven watches over you both. Every smile, every moment of grace between you is written in light. Trust it, live it, and let it make you new again. If this message speaks to you, leave a comment telling heaven what you are thankful for today. It strengthens your spirit and blesses someone who reads your words later. And remember to subscribe and share. You are part of a divine chain of hope. Heaven is proud of you. You are exactly where you need to be. And the love written for you is already finding its way home. Beloved, when heaven begins to weave a love story, it starts long before the two hearts ever meet. Your connection with this younger soul was planned across dimensions. Every lifetime you've lived, every lesson you've carried, has been leading to this intersection of souls. They are not random. They are the answer to a prayer you once whispered when you thought no one heard you. You see, there was a time when your spirit grew weary. You had given so much, poured so much light into others, that a quiet emptiness began to echo inside you. You told God, if there's still a purpose for me in love, show me. And in response, heaven whispered to a younger soul, when the time is right, find them, hold their gaze, remind them who they are. That whisper moved through eternity until it found its moment. And then your lives collided. They appeared unexpectedly, perhaps in a way that felt almost too coincidental to ignore. A chance encounter, a digital message, a brief meeting that somehow rearranged your world. That is how heaven works. God disguises miracles as ordinary moments, so that only the faithful will see the divine hand behind them. When you look at them, you may feel both awe and confusion. Their energy is lighter, their dreams larger, their faith untamed. You may think they cannot possibly understand the weight you carry, but they do, in ways you can't yet see. Their soul has been trained for this assignment. They came not to take from you, but to give laughter to your silence, wonder to your routine, tenderness to your guarded heart. Beloved, you have forgotten how to be surprised by love. You built walls to protect yourself, and they became walls that kept joy out. This younger soul was sent as a gentle storm to break those walls, not with force, but with warmth. They disarm you simply by being real. Their love has no agenda. That is why it feels both terrifying and holy. Now, I want you to remember something very important. This connection is not about possession or control. It is about reflection and remembrance. When you look at them, you see the parts of you that once believed in magic. You see the child who trusted freely, the dreamer who refused to settle for half-hearted love. They are a mirror of your light before the world dimmed it. But listen closely. Their youth does not make them less wise. Their soul carries wisdom beyond years, because wisdom does not age in human time. This is why the pull between you feels both ancient and new. It is a conversation between two eternal beings, remembering a promise made in heaven's language. Do not rush to define this connection. Do not try to make it fit into earthly expectations. God does not repeat stories. He creates new ones. And this one, beloved, is being written through you. There will be days when doubt whispers that this can't work. There will be people who question what they don't understand. Let them. They are not meant to read your chapter. They are still living theirs. Your only task is to stay aligned with peace. If your spirit feels calm in their presence, trust that. Peace is heaven's approval. I can feel your hesitation. You've been hurt before. You've learned to expect endings. But heaven says, not this time. This connection is not another cycle of loss. It is the beginning of your restoration. Still, divine love requires balance. This younger soul must also grow through knowing you. You are both teachers and students to each other. You will learn patience. They will learn depth. You will learn to surrender. They will learn commitment. Together, you will build something that transcends explanation. Beloved, if these words touch your heart, whisper a quiet thank you to God right now. And if you feel this message speaks directly to your life, comment, I receive this, below. It's not for validation, it's for activation. Your words of faith invite heaven to move. And if this message brings peace to your soul, I ask gently, subscribe, share, and support through super thanks. Your support is the reason more hearts find messages like this. You are part of a divine mission, a network of light across the earth. Now breathe again. Place your hand over your heart. Feel that pulse? That rhythm is your soul's reminder that you are still becoming. And this love, this younger soul, is part of your becoming. They were sent to bring color back into your grays, to remind you that passion and purpose are eternal, not seasonal. Their love will not save you. Only God can do that. But through their love, you will remember how it feels to be alive. When they look at you, they see destiny wearing human skin. When you look at them, you see the sunrise of what heaven promised long ago. Together, you are rewriting what love can mean when two hearts are brave enough to trust the divine. Beloved, you are safe in this journey. Heaven walks beside you both. Every step, every word, every prayer is guided. Do not fear what you don't understand yet. Just keep choosing love over fear, faith over logic, light over shame. And when your heart begins to doubt again, come back to this message. Play it when the world feels heavy. Let these words remind you, God sent this younger soul not because you are missing something, but because you are ready to remember everything. You are loved beyond measure. You are seen beyond time, and heaven is still writing your story. One heartbeat, one miracle, one divine connection at a time.